Hey Wild West Adventures, I am coming to you from another Wild West location. I am in Adamsville, Arizona. There's not much left of Adamsville. Check this out. Look at that old Adobe structure. We're going to check this out. So the story of Adamsville is it was actually a flour mill back in the late 1800s, and it was in the floodplain of the Gila River. Hey guys, I had a lot of wind interference in the original video, so I am dubbing this back at home in my home studio. A lot of temporary desert towns were made up of these buildings made out of Adobe bricks. Adobe bricks are formed basically from taking desert dirt, getting it wet and molding it into the shape of a brick and then letting it harden out in the desert sun. Folks would then stack the bricks and form their homes and other businesses or other structures out of it. This structure is probably the oldest surviving structure in Adamsville. We're going to take a look at it. And clearly, while it looks like it's in semi-good condition for its age, take a look here at what it once looked like not too long ago. All right, so there's not much left, as you can see. There is one Loon Door. Let's check out, see what's in here. A couple of TVs, an old tire, just taking care that the snakes aren't out. It's like 108 degrees right now, but I know snakes like to hide where it's cool. So you see they had the adobe walls, and then they covered it up with looks like a plaster material. But you can see the original adobe, and that's basically just dirt. You can see it flicking off. So this looks like just one of the rooms. Let's check out the rest of it. This looks like it was fenced in at one time. I'm guessing chickens, maybe. I don't know. It doesn't look big enough to hold a cow. Maybe a goat or two? I'm not really sure. Nothing too interesting. Looks like a bonfire pit. This is the other door we saw from the other side. Place also seemed to have some stables or animal pens. Adamsville was a farm town, and like I said, it had a flour mill here, so I'm assuming these are probably animal pens, probably for cows and horses, other animals that they would use on the farm. The farm fields are all still here, you can see out in the background, and they still do use them. I believe they grow cotton out there, but I'm not entirely sure. So here we're coming up on another foundation. Sometimes they did use foundations. Sometimes they just threw an adobe building up without a foundation, which is why they were so easily washed away during monsoon season or when a river would overflow or go into the floodplain, as what happened with the Gila River. I like old foundations. They're cool. Try to figure out what went where and what kind of a structure it may have been. Not a lot left here though, so no real clues as to what this may have been. I see no pipes, so definitely no indoor plumbing. This is cool. This is a larger animal fenced in pen area. See how big that is over there? Doesn't seem to have a fence at the other end. It's got this cool gate right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Very cool. All right, I'm going to walk out here just a little bit
and then we'll check out the other structure that's a little bit bigger and a little bit better condition. So you always want to be careful when you are exploring out in the desert, because we have many number of creepy crawlies. We have rattlesnakes, scorpions, cockroaches, which don't do anything, but they're pretty disgusting. The one thing we don't have is ticks, which I'm very happy about that. I'm not a tick lover, but I just hope I don't see any rattlesnakes hanging out here. They say that they do not come out when it's this hot, but I want to explore in some of the shady areas, and who knows what might be hiding in there. You guys, I don't know what in the heck this is, but it looks like water pipe central, I guess. Junk pile of old water pipes. Hopefully not sewage pipes. Maybe that kind of looks like a horse trough or something. I don't know. I really don't want to go in exploring in there, and I don't think I really need to. But it's just like a giant concrete bathtub graveyard. Speaking of graveyards, we're going to check out in just a moment. We're going to check out the Adamsville graveyard, which is also a pretty cool thing to check out. Let's head on back there that way. Okay, it's seriously hot. Another thing you have to worry about when you're out exploring in the desert is to bring lots of water. I have water actually in my truck, which I have back there. Didn't bring it. Probably should have. I'm gonna go back and get it before we keep exploring though. Okay, Wild West adventure here. Got my drink of water and I'm ready to tackle that place. Let's go check it out, all right? All right, door number 1. Let's check it out. Have a little bit of roof damage, nothing serious though. Looks like there was electricity. Yeah, definitely electricity. Looks like the old sink has fallen down in there. That's pretty cool. So I'm guessing kitchen, living room. Nice back door. I mean, look at your view though that you would have. It's pretty cool. And I'm sure, you know, when the fields are not just dirt, they probably look fairly beautiful. Let's check it out. So here you can see again, made out of mud. Made out of mud, and then some kind of over mud put on top, drywall. It's fallen down in a significant heap right there. I'm going to check out one of the other doors and come in that way. All right, we skipped door number 2, which I actually think is a window. It's a little bit higher off the ground. And then door number 3, and we're going to go into door number 4. What's interesting is this building appears to have at least 3 doors on this side, and it's not that big of a building, so go figure. Nice window here. Roof isn't as damaged. I'm sure they had some kind of a mud spackle on top to, you know, seal up those holes. Let's check it out. So there's the kitchen and living room, I guess you can call it. What's in here? Ooh, look at that. Old shelving. That's pretty cool. And check this out. There's even some old green paint or something. Pretty cool. Some more over there. Uh-oh. Was it a baby bathtub? And interestingly, I think this was the bathroom, so that's curious. Looks like maybe a water closet hole, indoor outhouse. Let's see if I can't get around there without stepping on something alive. There's a doorway though, so looks like there is a bed frame. You guys see that? Bed springs. Okay, that's kind of creepy. It's like this was a tiny little bedroom just for a bed and then a shower. Interesting. Nope, water's off. So I've seen pictures of this place way after it was abandoned, and there was a wooden roof, almost like a, not a barn, like a stable maybe. It had no walls, just a wooden roof, and I'm thinking that that is in fact what used to be out here. There's no foundation here, but definitely used to be something, and you can see the wood roof up there and the electrical box there. All right, Wild West Adventures, that concludes what is left of Adamsville, Arizona. Not a whole lot to see, but we're gonna go over to the cemetery and check that out, and that is actually pretty cool. So stay tuned.